Greetings, fellow Arksters and Wyvern Hunters. We're here again tonight in Scorched Earth. I decided to stand out on my balcony and just enjoy the view for a little bit before we started the stream. I apologize about it starting late. Had some personal issues to take care of, just that life brought up, so we're in the clear again, and tonight we're going to test out a bunch of different tools and a couple of different mods. So tonight's pretty much just going to be mod spotlight, and we'll play around with them a little bit and see what happens. So come join us and share it with other people if you think they might enjoy it as well. And so let's go ahead and get started. Alright, so what I gotta do is go find a couple of things we want to tame. First mod we're gonna do, well, I don't want to show you too. Here's the small, the freezers. There's a small freezer for the basic deep freeze. This is the large deep freeze. And of course, you know, I had the extra large one up there, but I took it out because it was just too big. It just looked like way too out of place. Anyway, other things we've got. So I added in another mod. And it's called the Kibble vending machine. So let's go to our craftables. What do we need to make this? Okay, so this is the dehydrator. We don't want that yet. That's part of the Stark's food. So that does the drying for the food to make them take away the spoil timer. That's just regular Ark preserving bin. Now this is the sack for food storage they use for the Stark's food. And this is the Kibble vending machine plus. So that's what we're going to play with a little bit tonight, as well as I've got the Super Tranq rifle and Super Tranq darts, which I didn't have the rifle last time, and I found out to get the torpor effect, you need to use the rifle in conjunction with the darts. So it's kind of like the 15cc dart gun mod, which this one is. They're both supposed to be comparable, but this one's supposed to do 100% torpor. And also, they said in the notes, supposed to make the dinos hungry as well. So we'll find that out as well. So we'll play around with those. So what we need right now is 30 metal ingots and looks like 2 crystal, sorry. And we'll make a Kibble vending machine and we'll try that out. Alright, so if the Kibble vending machine works as it's designed, okay, we need ingots. So let's grab some ingots, which we need less than half of what we have. And we need crystal. Let's see, crystal is in this bench. There we go. So we don't need that much crystal, but hey. There we go, Kibble vending machine coming. There we go. Let's put this stuff back. And we're going to use this, and this says you can pick it up again, so we'll just plop it down like right here. Why not? That looks good. Alright, so it looks like a regular vending machine. I kind of like that. It's funny. What does it say? Was it cream eggs? That is funny. I've got, looks like Dorito bags, but they're McDonald's fry bags. Yeah, that's good sense of humor. Anyway, so this is the vending machine plus, Kibble vending machine plus. So what we want to do, if we want to make something, you go in and you look at what the count is of what it needs. Okay, so what do we need to make this? We need 30 metal to make a bronze coin. And then use it tells you bronze, silver, or gold. Okay, and then it gives you what you want to get. And it tells you how much. Okay, so I'm guessing that the gummy flowers, the Cadbury eggs, Compy Puffs, and also, that's funny, the Rurus. This is hilarious. And then, of course, you have all the different types of kibble, and it shows you which type of coin it needs for each one. So if we want to make one, then we need to construct the coins. So if we want like a, say something gold, we need 50 metal ingots and we need 10 cementing paste. If it's, you know, silver coin, it's like 25 ingots and 5 cementing paste. And then if it's just a bronze coin, then it's 30 raw metal. And this has apparently all of the different ones that are common to Ark. I don't know if they have all the Scorched Earth stuff in here yet. I haven't checked that far. Let's take a look here real quick though. Quets. Just looking to see if there's anything that pops out of here. They'll probably be at the bottom if they do have new ones. It doesn't look like they do. Okay, they've got these sorted alphabetical. So let's look up here. Ankylo argentavis. Titan boa. Carno. Dilo. Dimetrodon. Dimorph. Dodo. Gallimimus. Calruku. That's the penguins. Heki. Parasaur. Pterodon. Quetzal. Raptor. Rex. Sarco. You know, the whole list. Anyway. So it doesn't look like they have things that are specific to Scorched Earth in here. At least not yet. I'm sure that'll probably come at some point. One nice thing about this, because it is a mod, you can pick it up. So you can just leave it in your house and use it there, or you can pick it up, take it with you in your pocket, and when you get to whatever you want to tame, you can drop it out and use it. And it only weighs 4 pounds, so it's not a huge weight. So you can just look up whatever you need to tame with, plop it down, and away you go. I thought that was a pretty cool deal. Anyway, so what we're going to do is we're going to see how this works. Alright, so I'm going to grab, let's see, some raw metal. Let's see, you got raw metal in here. Now let me grab these ingots. Probably won't be that much. Let's do a few less. Let's do 50 ingots, so if we need to get a gold coin. Alright, and let's go back over. I want to find the raw metal. I do have a bunch. I just went and got a whole bunch more. There it is. We're not going to need 700. Let's pull that out. That's probably going to be okay there. That'll be decent. But hold on, I've got a stack of metal. It should weigh a lot less because it has the stacking bonus. There we go. We'll take that one with us. That's decreased weight, increased capacity per stack. That's from the StackMeMore mod. Plus, I also got the mod working for the Scorched Earth. So if you look at the sand, let's go in this smithy, or in the pestle. Okay, so if we look in this mortar pestle, it's got right now 4,116 sand in one stack. And as you see, it does weigh 1,079. So that gets quite heavy, but it does stack. So there's not really much of a bonus here. It's just increased stack amounts. So you've got to really watch how much you're carrying. Otherwise, you will quickly get overloaded. But that appears to work with all of the mods. I haven't tried crafting anything with that yet. That's supposed to stack these up to like 1,000 when it does. So we can try that out. First, let's see. We want to go grab one of the... Well, you know what? We don't need to worry about that yet. Let's play around first with the Tranq mod. So, tell you what, let's go meet up with Josh. He's on here too. And he's currently on our Discord, so I'm going to unmute the Discord and let him know that I'm heading his way, and we're going to find something tonight and just play around with these tools and see what we can do with them. Okay, Josh, we're live. You're on with us.
Awesome.
Okay, so I'm heading your way.
Do you know where I'm at?
Well, unless you've significantly moved, I know the area.
No, I have definitely significantly moved.
Okay, so you'll have to let me know what the new area is so I can come find you. Otherwise,
All right.
you
Well,
have to use the admin tools.
if you opened up the spawn screen or look at the beds to see if you can fast travel, there's a brand new bed to spawn at called the Caravanserai Wellspring.
Well, if I was at my base right now, I would do that.
Okay, well then let me see if I can give you some GPS coordinates.
Okay. That
Okay.
would be much helpful since I'm on a bird flying.
I am at, I'd say, 55 latitude by... Come on. Graphics, you can do better than that. Okay, I'd say 36 longitude. 55, 36.
5536, you've moved a lot.
Yeah, I am north of the Red Spire, definitely, quite a bit north. What I did, actually, the route I took, is you can, I don't know if you can see my waypoints on my map, but I went from where the rock golem is that we found,
Okay.
the level one. I went from there directly west into the desert. And I basically picked my way through the desert until I got to the crag.
You go this way. Okay.
And
so
that was
you're over
sobering,
near the
like I told you.
Okay, you're over near the crag then.
Kinda.
Right between the red and the blue spires. You're near the crag.
Well, I've moved a good distance away from the crag. It's at, like I said, it's at 55, 36 ish. It's a wide open area. There are 3 wells right in the middle of it, which is why I built the caravanserai here. I thought it was a good location.
Okay.
There's a lot of trees. Obviously, when you get here, you'll see my dinosaurs before you'll see the springs. But yeah. Let's see what I need to make some wells.
Okay, now I need to slow down a bit because I am, well, in that area. I'm at 5537 right now. All right. You see where the blue drop is?
Blue drop. Blue
There's
drop.
a blue drop
There's a
kind of up a little bit.
part of my screen that is very, very, very washed out by the sun. Oh yes, I see a blue drop. It's up on a ridge.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm doing this backwards. Let me jump on my Argentavis. I'm not used to having this, so
Okay.
I am up in the air. I'm looking at the blue drop.
Okay, I'm flying to the blue drop.
Well, I see you. You see me? I'm on an Argentavis to your left. Oh, turn around. There you
are. Okay.
Okay.
Lead the way.
Just down here.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I thought I saw the box on the back when I was coming in. I just wasn't sure because I didn't see the names rendering yet.
Yeah, but
Very cool.
this is where like I said, I'll just build one of these anytime I come across a resource-rich area that has the potential for a good starting spot for somebody.
This actually has 2 of them. That's pretty cool.
3.
Or 3. Wow.
Yeah, I know.
You just need an
If we
oil rig
wanted-
around here.
Well, yeah, that'd be cool.
Let me go check this
I was
out.
thinking this would be a great location for some farming because, you know, there's basically unlimited water.
Very, very true.
I mean, one well would be perfect for farming. 3 wells is just,
That's bonus.
yeah.
You won't run out of water because even if you dry one up, the other one, it'll refill before the other 2 are gone.
Yeah, can you even dry a well out? Is that a possibility?
You can, because when you put a well cap, when you actually build the well, it only gets up to 1,000 water, and it refills very slowly.
Ah, okay.
Just like groundwater leaking in kind of thing.
All right, so what's the plan? What are we doing today?
All right. Well, I went ahead and I built us some things to play with.
Oh.
So we're gonna do this. I want you have your 13 or 15cc dart gun, right?
Right.
And I have the super tranq rifle. So we want to compare them side by side.
Oh, I see.
Also, one of the things that I built that I brought along, and this is one of the things we want to play with. Okay.
Uh-huh.
I brought something called the Kibble vending machine.
Ooh.
Okay. So if you go up to
Okay.
it and look at the inventory, there's a new mod that I added in that I wanted to play with. It has a listing of all the different all the different animal kibbles. So you just need to look up what kind of kibble you need, then go in and it tells you what you need to produce it. And you need metal, cementing paste, and also ingots, metal ingots. And it depends on what you need, the type of kibble you need to what it costs. So
Interesting.
Yeah, and it's got a couple of different things in there that are a real nice joke. It's got it's like we've got a couple on here, gummy flowers. These are things these are things you can purchase. Cream Cadbury egg, and Cadbury is spelt wrong.
Okay.
There's Compy Puffs. And
Compy Puffs.
Yeah, and Rurus, which is displayed like a box of McDonald's fries. And other than that, it's all the different types of kibble for Vanilla Ark. And like I said, you can craft a whole bunch of different things in there. You know, it's all the different types of kibble. So you don't need to worry about collecting eggs or anything like that to make kibble. You just get a bunch of raw metal or make a bunch of ingots, make some cementing paste, and throw it in there.
Cool.
And best part of all, you can pick it up. It only weighs 4 pounds to carry it around with you, so the resources to make what it needs to get the kibble is all the weight. So it's a little bit better, I think, than having to worry about collecting eggs.
Right. Absolutely. Hey, fun. Not that I think... So... I don't know. I just had a thought.
What's your thought?
Well, as we're going through this stream, we basically, for lack of a better term, we do a lot of advertising for some of the mods.
Well, true.
I was just curious if maybe it would be a good idea to contact the mod author and find out if they'd be okay if we. Well, not that we would need permission to quote unquote use the mod because they already give you that, but.
Well, we're not really advertising the mod as much as we are reviewing the mod.
That's true.
Because we're seeing how it works and if it kind of fits into what we're doing. You know, is it effective at what they say it is? Things like that. That's what we're looking for. Okay.
Well, it might also then be a good idea to give them. You know, just send them a link to the thing just to see how they did, you know, or maybe they could use it as a system of kind of like communicating with the people that use their mod, you know, being able to see where they could make improvements, etc.
Very true, very understandable, and that does bring up a really good point on that too. Yeah, because not all the mod authors necessarily know what's going on with their mods.
Right. I'm sure they have a good idea, so to speak, but it's always good to have a fresh take on things.
Very true. Okay, make sure I got my little buddy with me. I do, good. Okay, I went back to get a stack of cementing paste. I made almost 900 cementing paste earlier today, so that should be more than enough.
Oh, I know what you mean. I have a embarrassing amount of cementing paste in my inventory. Simply because of the fact that I have been running around and literally just laying waste to everything I come across. Carnotaurs, Ankylosaurs, thorny dragons, all of these things just provide an amazing amount of chitin and keratin.
Yep, that they do.
It's just been a lot. Do I need to? No, I am nowhere near needing to refill my my feeding trough.
There is a lightning wyvern above the mountain, pretty close to you, just north of you. Or I should say just east, because you're west of it.
The mountain to our east?
Well, it's to your east, but it's just out of render range from here. So if you go up that mountain, just be careful, because it's up there.
Well, I have a mountain to my south, and I have, I guess, what's somewhat of a mountain to my east. Doug?
Yeah.
There's a glitch going on. None of my map markers are showing up.
Get off of your mount and try again, because mine does that once in a while.
I'm not on my mount.
Try getting on your mount and doing it.
Also, another thing that's interesting, clay is not appearing in the mortar and pestle.
Huh. The scorched stuff. Yeah, I kind of noticed there was something weird with that too. When I was on the other, when I was back at my base. Let me see. So, well, the birds will keep us safe, and your wolf will, obviously. So you have the pestles here. Get up here.
I have a pestle on my little carabinary, or up in my, on my.
I'm right behind you. Can I get in?
Yeah.
Your head sticks through the ceiling. Did you know that?
Oh, okay. I guess I'll crouch just to make this cinematically accurate.
Okay. Yeah, you're right. No clay. And engrams.
Yeah, I looked at engrams, and I had unlearned my clay engram, but I went and relearned it, but that doesn't seem to fix it.
That is strange, because mine's doing the same thing. Very, very weird.
And my map markers popped back up, so.
Okay.
Disaster averted.
Yeah, I'm thinking, because I also noticed preserving salts aren't showing up for me either. And I know I have that in my engrams. Okay, so one of the mods, or something in the server, that actually might be due to the server update that they did earlier today. I'm wondering if that's going to require maybe a server update or a restart to fix it.
Could be.
Because I know the preserving salts, if I do pre, that's the very first thing, and it says it's learned. But it does not show up anywhere. It says crafted in mortar and pestle.
That's frustrating.
So that is definitely strange. Well, I guess tonight after the stream I can back the other mod out and see if it takes it back. That's the only thing I can think of is might require like maybe one of the mods messing with it. Could be a load order for the mods, or it just could be something with the update that they did. Now let me look on Steam real quick. So, all right, everybody, hang tight here. I'm gonna check Steam. I'm curious to see if anybody else is complaining about that. Let's see, discussions. All right, so let's go to... All right, well, don't need achievements. Nope. Mods, community hub, that's what I want. Discussions. Let's see. Well, so far I'm not seeing anything for Scorched Earth specific to the clay or preserving salts. Let's see. No, that's not it. I'm not seeing any discussions about it. Let's see if anybody's saying in bug reports. That's just discussions so far. Let's see, game crashes. Why? Yeah. I hear that every time somebody says, oh, they didn't update my game, it just constantly crashes. Got to be a problem with the game. It constantly crashes. Well, why doesn't everybody's game crash then? Now, the question is, though, since the newest patch, why are things not available that you've learned? That could be a mod issue, which we can test.
My guess, because it has something to do with stackable inventory, it might have something to do with our stacks mod.
Well, I know it's definitely not the StackMeMore mod, because we've
Yeah, because that worked before,
one.
right?
Yeah, that's been on since day one. So yeah, no, it could be with the Ark, or sorry, with the Scorched Earth resources. That might have to just move in the load order, but we'll have to play with that a little bit later. We'll do that post stream and see what we can do with it.
All right. Well, in the meantime, then, how many darts do you think I should take with me? Because I have the means to make quite a few.
I've got 11 that you can have to play with.
Okay, I've got 11 on me right now.
Oh, okay, so that'll give you 20 some. I've got 28 of the others. We'll probably only need 3 or 4 each.
Okay. So, do you want me to hold on to the 11 that you've got there and see what happens, or?
Yeah, let's just go ahead and hang on to what you've got, and then if we need more while we're out, then I'll give them to you. No big deal.
Okay, that'll work.
Or, in fact, I'll put them on my bird. That way, if you need more, you can just grab them off the bird.
Okay.
Yeah,
I assume we're flying to wherever we're going.
Oh yeah. Well, I want to go up to the mountains because I'm still looking for a very high level RG, but I want to find a couple of large critters that we know have large torpor that are similar in level, maybe not the same, but similar, and see how many darts, see which gun basically works better.
Okay.
So we're not really looking to tame things right now. We're just knocking them out.
Okay.
Then we can look at their torpor and see what their torpor level is and call it good.
Works for me.
All right. So we don't want to go to the mountain directly to our east. One that's just through the trees. There's another mountain through the trees there behind you. Get up a little higher, you'll see it. That's the one that the lightning wyvern is floating around.
And which one is that? Is that the...
It's the little mountain right there to the direct east of us. Yeah, there's a lightning wyvern that's circling it.
Okay. Because I'm looking to the west and I see a little mountain. And to our east. Oh, okay, that one.
Yes. You look at your compass and just turn until it says east. You will see.
Hey, Doug, I think that's the. Remember that the mountain I started next to, and I kept going up and down it for resources and whatnot.
Yes.
That is that mountain.
That's what I thought. Well, there's a lightning wyvern circling it right now, so that would be a really bad place to tame.
Well,
I mean, I know I could outrun it. I don't know what your bird's speed is yet, so.
it is 130%. So
That's
no,
not fast enough. Yeah, good thing is at least I could get the aggro and you could get away.
Yeah.
All right, well, let's go over by Red Tower because a lot of stuff spawns over there. And we might actually find something good there.
We got that little oasis down there.
Yeah.
Gosh, it's so weird that we're right nearby.
Yeah, I don't want to go too close to the crag because a lot of times when you're taming, up there you're scouting around even, wyverns will come flying over the crest.
Yeah, I was afraid of that. By the way, you are just gone out of my
I stopped and I let you get a head start too. I just went flinging past you, didn't I?
Yeah, you did.
Oh, sorry.
I can't even see it unless I somehow passed you.
Just keep flying right to the red tower. I'm between you and the tower.
Okay.
I'm almost at. In fact, I'm almost over the water.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm familiar with this area, which is nice. Having been around it, that I have to say that is a huge advantage to the nomadic playstyle that I've got set up right now.
That's true. You get to learn the area pretty well for each section you move into.
Right. One thing I've learned is that the desert out to the west is absolutely useless.
Yes, it is.
There is nothing worth going there for, except for the civilization rooms. Those are pretty cool to look at, but there's nothing there worth getting.
True. Oh, you know what we could do is, well, either we find paras here that are fairly good level, because they all have some pretty good torpor. They take a bit to knock out. Or we could go knock out T-Rexes.
Ooh.
And I can tell you where the T-Rexes are.
Okay.
Let's just head up towards the green tower. I'll fly. I won't shift. I'll just go slow. All I do want to see this para is level. That's a 392. That'd probably take more than one of the 15 cc's. But
it should take one or two.
Okay. Well, I know we'd have to do try to get like another para that's similar rate or similar level to give a really good comparison, or let that one wake up. But with as much torpor as they have, letting them wake up would take a long time.
Yeah,
even between our two dino caravans or groups of dinos, it would be. Don't think we would have enough. We'd be able to get enough stimberries to wake it up in an hour.
Yeah, probably not. And plus, if we were going to do it that way, somebody would literally have to sit next to this thing and spam the stimberries for it to even mean anything.
Correct. Okay.
So let's not.
All right. The Jerboa is telling me that we possibly have a storm coming in. I do have a tent on me, so we're good if we do.
Ooh, I completely neglected to get a tent.
That's okay. I have one. It looks like because the tail's wagging, I think it's going to be heat.
Well, that's fine. Ooh, I also don't have any water. I am just well prepared for this.
I've taken off a couple of times like that myself. But I didn't know I'm not the only one that forgets things occasionally.
Yeah.
Well, there is plenty of water once we get up there. We'll just need to make sure that we get there. There should be water in a little river before we get there, because if we just follow this trench. And I'm purposely trying not to fly faster than you.
Okay.
Oh, you can get water if you need to by harvesting cactus. Oh, I see water right over here.
Right. Well, I'm good on water for the moment. You should usually, take some with you is what I was saying.
Oh yeah.
That's just generally a good idea. Well, this is an interesting area of the map.
I'm gonna fill up my canteen anyway while we're here. Just good to have that extra.
Right.
If you keep, I don't know if you found one yet, but if you look in a lot of the drops, a lot of times you'll find canteens and a bunch of different useful tools. Okay. Keep heading. Ooh.
Sorry about that.
Yeah, please remember to mute your phone when we're doing this.
Yep, no problem.
Okay. You good, or you got to take that?
I'm going to take the call, Doug, but I'm just going to mute me on Discord.
Okay. Okay, well, we got the storm coming in. We're going to hang out near the water just in case. Okay. Lightning storm, so we don't need to set up the tent. Alright. So while we're waiting for Josh to get back, guess just kind of wait out the storm a little bit anyway, because it does get dark. And the lightning is loud. Okay, one of the things I do want to test while we're waiting, hop back off here. This super Tranq, get over there, is supposed to make anything you shoot hungry as well. That's what I remember reading on the wiki. Alright, so let's give that a test. I need number 7. That's the super Tranq dart. Okay, so being this is a 112, it should easily knock it out. Oh, never mind, because the lightning storm, we can't use our Tranq rifles. Nothing with gunpowder works. Okay, so we'll have to wait on that. We gotta wait till the storm's over anyway.
Hey Doug, I'm back.
Oh, okay. Alright, welcome back. Alright, well, we can't use the Tranq rifles anyway during the storm. So, let's see. Clear my playlist. Come on. No, I don't want create playlist. I want to clear it. Clear playing now. There we go. Yes. Now, let's see. Let's get some music going here that we won't get in trouble for. Perfect. This will work. And that one I want to skip. There is the remove. Oh, I gotta go to the playing now. Go. Move from list. Here we go. There's our music. Okay, well, let's go ahead and, Josh, let's go ahead and get going up to the green tower. We can't do anything anyway until the storm's over, because none of the guns work.
Okay.
The electrical storm just kind of takes everything out. All it gave me was sparks. But we can fly in this, because it won't take any damage to our health or anything. It just makes it so you can't use anything, nothing advanced. I guess they consider a simple rifle advanced. Anyway, you ready to go? Or just let me know when you're ready.
Two seconds here. There's a flight I need to check into.
Okay.
I am seconds away from being done with it, though.
Go right ahead.
Anyway, so we're looking at doing this with T-Rexes then, I guess?
Yeah, well, that's what I was thinking, because the T-Rexes all have pretty high torpor, no matter what their level is, unless it's a really low. And also, I've seen them spawn often in pairs, where I'll have like 112 and another 112 close together.
Okay.
And they just spawn that way. So, I've seen a lot of them spawn in pairs like that, except for really high levels.
Yeah, usually I see them in pairs. All right.
Well, the lightning has moved right to where we're at. It's like flashing all around us.
Okay, I am having an email getting my boarding pass. And we are good to go. Sorry.
That's good.
Such a pesky thing.
Well, unfortunately, life is life. It's got to go on whether or not we do. Anyway. Okay, so let's head up to the green then. And
Okay.
we'll just look from there and see what we can find.
I will just head to it as fast as I can, and I guess you'll just follow me. Being that I am the weakest link in our flight convoy.
Oh, true. Oh, you went up a little higher than I was. Okay. Turned around to look for you, and you were going over the ridge. Like, okay.
Yeah, the flight or sight is a little bit limited
Oh, yeah.
in the in this particular kind of storm, but not as bad as the sandstorm, I guess.
That's true.
Actually, I think the lightning storms are pretty cool.
Okay, so we want to go to the edge of the desert, just past the Green Spire. That's where I tend to see a lot of T-Rexes. Of course, I also occasionally see a wyvern up here, so we need to be a little cautious about that. Kind of keep our eyes peeled.
So I've never been to this area of the map before, and I kind of like it. I think this might be the direction I head with my little caravan.
That is pretty cool. It's, you know, the green over here, there's a lot of resources in the area as well.
Yeah, I was looking at that. There's a lot of metal.
Yeah, you can find metal around here in the riverbeds as well as up around the rock crests.
See a lot of Paraceratheriums.
That's a level 476 up on the ridge. And there's a 448 up on top of the platform. Those are close enough together. Those would make really good test subjects.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, good idea. So this one down here, you'll land a bird right in front of it, and let's see what happens.
Okay, we need to make sure the storm is over.
It is.
Sounds like, okay, good.
Okay, now are we just going to go for body shots?
Yeah, just a body shot. Doesn't have to be a headshot or perfect anything. We just want to induce torpor.
All right, I'm going to go ahead and start. Are you ready?
Yep, go right ahead.
Okay, shot number 1. And I'm seeing little to no effect at the moment.
Okay, I did one shot with the super tranq and it fell over.
Okay, well, shot number 2. Let's just see. And shot number 2 brought it down.
Yep. And food is at 0.
Holy moly, 0, you say?
Food is at 0.
That is crazy.
And so I think this one we can confirm that. Okay, I'm trying to kill a stupid insect here. Alright, so I want to check the torpor. Okay, I can do this without getting attacked by insects again. 36,000 torpor in one shot.
Alright, well, let me check the mine. You said 36,000?
Yes, 36,000. Right. And you took 2 shots to take it down?
Yeah, let's see what my torpor is at. This is at 38,350. So I had slightly more torpor for some reason.
Well,
is this one higher level?
A little bit, yeah, about 30 levels higher, so that makes sense.
Okay. Well,
Okay.
that's interesting.
Yeah, so let's find another pair of targets, because these will be a while before they wake up. Those are going to be snoozing for a long time.
Oh, yeah.
Let's find us a couple other targets that are similar level, and I'll take the higher then. And you take the lower, and we'll see if we get the same results.
Okay. Well, I'm going to guess right now that the 15cc dart, it's not going to be a split half and half type thing. I'm sure that one dart was close and just the second dart finished it off.
Yeah,
just based on what I've experienced with these ones.
Well, if we find like an 800 or 700 something.
Yeah, you should definitely test out your Super Tranq on the highest level we can find of anything, because that would certainly confirm its potency. Because right now we know it'll take on right around level 500.
Very true. And it's got to be a big critter too, because the smaller high-level critters still don't have as much torpor as the big critters do.
That's not high.
Okay, so keep our eyes peeled for Packies, Passeras, or like T-Rexes. Well, the T-Rexes. Let's just go to where we were going to go for T-Rexes anyway. And just turn around and go back this way.
Okay, so this is slightly humorous.
What?
Just saw a pair of Carnos at the same exact level.
Really?
Yep.
Well,
there's no point to it because they're both 420.
Yeah, we'll end up knocking them out with one shot anyway.
Yeah.
With either rifle. Okay, well, let's go get us some T-Rexes, because I know the T-Rexes, even a mid-level T-Rex has a lot more than 30,000 torpor. They tend to be one of the higher and harder ones to knock out. A measly level 56 for that Paracera.
Yeah, I was just scoping it out, just in case. But
and again, those other ones we just knocked out, they'll be asleep for a while.
Yeah, they'll probably die from something chewing on it before they even wake up.
So
an oil node.
Ah.
Yeah, definitely coming this way. I like this terrain.
Yeah, just remember, keep an eye out, because every once in a while I find wyverns out here.
Yeah. Good point.
Stay a little closer to where I'm at. Don't go too close to the sand right now, because it tends to, or usually when I see it, it's either flying around the rock formation over to our right, or it's out in the sand.
Okay.
And we want to stay down kind of low where we can quickly lose it. So far I'm not seeing it, so that's good.
What, the wyvern?
Yeah, the wyvern, yeah. But, you know, I always see one because it actually spawns out here.
Okay.
It's one of the few that don't actually spawn in the crag.
Yeah. I've also noticed that there's sometimes a dragon in that area that we saw that lightning dragon.
The lightning.
Because it's not the first time I've seen a dragon in that area. The first time I saw a dragon, it was like a level 100, and I'm like, huh, maybe I can get lucky. Oh, speaking of dragons, there's one to our left.
Yeah.
Lightning.
Good eye. Only a level 84, which we could easily take out with a 15cc and then chew it to death.
Right.
Of course, is that a male or a female if it's close enough? That's a male. So it won't give us anything. All we can do to that anyway is kill it. Can't tame it or anything else. Alright, well let's keep going away from the dragon.
Okay.
Or the wyvern a little bit. Just keep going straight. T-Rexes spawn in this area quite often. So kind of keep our eyes peeled and you'll start seeing the Rexes around here. fact, this is the area I found the T-Rex that I tamed. Well, there's a couple of more Paraceritheriums. Let's see if they're high level. No, level 28. And a level 112. That's lower, much lower than we've even had. Already knocked out smaller or bigger than that, so that's not worth a test.
What's that over to our left? Is that another ruin?
Kind of, yeah. There's several ruins scattered around.
There's a Rex. 56.
Yep, that's one of the,
not worth it.
No, not very high. Found a thorny dragon that's a mate boosted 500.
Yeah, but that doesn't help their torpor.
Well, no, it's still going to have good torpor, but maybe not quite as high as it would really report. There's a 532 T-Rex. That would certainly...
Yeah, go ahead. Let's see what the Super Tranq can do.
Okay.
Come here, you big, beautiful creature.
He's down. One shot.
Alright,
So,
let's see what the torpor level is on this guy.
And, yeah, also we need to make sure and see if it's hungry.
Yep, hunger's at 0, and it's at 50,000.
Yep.
Holy moly.
That is pretty impressive.
You know, that Super Tranq sounds useful, but how much does it cost to make?
It's actually less expensive than the buff dart.
The buff dart is... Oh.
So the Super Tranq rifle is 30 wood, 25 hide, and 120 metal ingots. Okay. The darts, let's see, let me find those again. Okay, the darts are 2 metal ingots, 1 simple ammo, and 10 narcos. So not that much.
And that's for the Super Tranq?
That's for the Super Tranq darts.
Okay.
Okay, so you make the rifle and you make the darts. And like I said, you know, it's 2 metal ingots per shot. And 2 narcos. 2 narcotic buckets, or 10 narcotic buckets, sorry. 10 narcotic buckets, 1 simple ammo, 1 simple rifle ammo, and 2 metal ingots. And that makes the Tranqs.
Huh. You know...
That is not expensive at all for what that did.
No, absolutely. In fact, I would almost say, no, it's a very useful tool, especially on a server like this. But I would hesitate to almost say that might be a little broken.
Well, I wouldn't call it broken because, I mean, there are taming sedatives and other things that we can use to build hunger. This just makes it a little shorter work of that.
Yeah,
I think this is actually designed for use on PvP servers. So that's the reason why it does the hunger down to 0. So on a PvE server, yeah, it might be a little broken, maybe a little more of a shortcut, but hey, you still have to get landed to get a shot. You still have to, you know, keep it safe immediately while it eats, because not everything's going to insta-tame. They still have to go through the animation and the eating, and they got to get through each piece of them eating. They just do it continuously until it's done.
I think
you don't have to wait to starve it.
I just found a cave entrance.
Yeah, where is that?
It's been found by you guys before, it looks like.
Oh, is it at a ruin or what?
It's in the ruin. It's in the what looks like a cathedral type building.
Oh yeah, yeah. This is a very, very difficult one to go in. Hence the sleeping bag.
Yeah.
There were 3 sleeping bags there.
You used the other 2?
Yeah, I used the other 2, exactly. But that, we'll have to team up sometime and go in there. But I'd much rather, if you want to do a cave exploration, I'd much rather go in with you at the one of the other caves that you can get the wolves into.
Right.
And then just ride the wolves in. That would be a lot of fun to do. Maybe we can do that on another night.
Okay. Well, I've got Leto, so he's high enough level to handle that kind of stuff.
Oh yeah, he'll handle that quite well. All right, shall we look around for some other little goodies to test these on? And
yeah, we still need to
higher?
find a like an 800 plus tame for that super Tranq to see just how well it can do.
Very true. Well, let's keep scouting in this area because this, if we go from here back towards red, we'll start to see some more high levels. There's Ben's base, but I don't think we can Tranq other teammates' Rexes, but his is a 992. Now, it'd be bad to Tranq that anyway because he might actually need... In fact, let's see if... Make sure his dinos have meat. Looks like they're not. Looks like they're running low on food here. Probably because of the stacker mod change.
Ooh, good point.
I don't know if he has a feeding trough. If he does, I don't know if it'll make it out that far. Can I get all the way up here? Yeah. If he has a feeding trough, it might be inside here. I'm not seeing it. No, he doesn't have one inside. You can see his body, but like he just has a sleeping bag. He hasn't even built a bed yet.
Huh.
Okay.
He's got that semi-elaborate base and no simple bed, huh?
Correct. Well, let's go ahead and do a little charity for him and make sure his animals are fed.
Yeah.
I'm going to take the Enkylo and get some berries so we can feed everything here. If you want to get on his Rex and go kill a couple of things for meat, that would certainly help.
Okie doke. I was just picking up some silica pearls just because, you know, we're here.
Oh yeah,
Okay,
and there are a lot of them.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Normally don't like leveling up other players' critters, but we want to get some more out of this. Get them enough resources to last a while. I'm sure he wouldn't mind.
You know, it might not be a bad idea to build a feeding trough here for him.
Yeah, true. Then it's a lot easier to feed them as well.
Okay, we need wood, thatch, fiber, which is easy, and 8 metal, raw metal.
Okay, I have like 100 raw metal on me.
Okay, so wood, thatch, fiber, 120 wood, 60 thatch, and 40 fiber. So you probably have that on you.
Let's see, I don't have thatch or fiber on me, but
That's fixable.
I've got 187 raw metal, and I can go cut down a tree real quick, which will give us thatch and wood. Looks like we got a random raptor running around here too.
Okay.
Well, we did. We'll get some more berries. And let's go ahead and take this down. There we go. Let's see, is that enough? Wood, thatch.
This T-Rex is fast. Holy moly.
Yeah, so I'm gonna need fiber and a little more wood. Okay, I'm gonna collect the wood if you can grab some fiber, or you're getting meat though. I'll take care of that first. If I get enough wood here out of the next couple of trees, then I'll go ahead and I'll get the fiber.
I do have a sickle on me.
Okay. Well, that should, a couple of swings should take care of that.
Yeah. So try to kill a couple terror birds here. Well, if we're putting together a feeding trough, we probably want to fill it with a good couple thousand.
Oh yeah. Munch everything and anything in the area. Yeah, so far I'm only up to about 1,000 berries each, 1,500 max. So figure I'm gonna gather a few thousand more, and by then I should have enough wood.
Oof.
Matter.
My bird got in the way.
Oh. You could have left the bird at the base and just leave it on neutral.
Yeah, I could.
I mean, everything at his base is on neutral. If anything comes in there, everything attacks it.
Right.
Okay, well you're doing that, so I'm going to go ahead and start gathering fiber. Didn't bring a sickle with me this time. That's okay. I think we'll have enough pretty quickly. And craftables. Alright, so now I just need enough wood. Which, for that. Craftables. Hey, so I'm short. Wow, I'm short like 11 pieces of wood. One tree will do that. Okay, he'll have an ample supply of flint when we're done too.
Speaking of ample supply of flint, running around with my ankylosaur, just running around and collecting metal with it, I have like multiple full stacks of flint. It's like,
Yeah,
how much is 200 pounds of flint? I don't know, but I've got it.
20,000? If you're going by the StackMeMore mod, yes.
Yeah. Yeah, that was one tanky parasaur.
Not surprised.
No, parasaur, the duckbill thing.
Oh yeah, okay.
Those aren't normally that tanky.
Depends on their level too. Sometimes their high levels are. Okay, we got a feeding trough.
It could be also that Ben hasn't leveled up the Rex very much.
What's the melee on the Rex at right now?
2,200.
Yeah, it could be higher by far, but that's not too bad.
Right.
Also, I know he was working on speed on it first.
So I've got 2 stacks of 1,000 to beat. That's probably a good start.
That should keep the dinos, or get the dinos all fed up to par.
Yeah, that'll last a couple days.
I can always swing by anytime and throw more in.
Right, and I've got a ton of metal or meat just sitting around right now because my dinosaurs are scary.
Well, that T-Rex of Ben's is no slouch, that's for sure. It just needs to get some melee leveled up on it. Just train it a little more.
I just have a feeling that right now my
Your Carno?
what do you call it? No, not my Carno, but my direwolf. It hits a little bit harder than this does right now.
Probably does.
Where'd you put the feeding trough?
I've got it on me still. I'm fighting a vulture right now.
I see.
I just killed a 560 vulture. Took a couple of hits, but it did it. Okay, I'm done with the Yankee now, so we're coming back full of berries and with a feeding trough. I like the color of that bird.
I do too.
And a real nice one. I was looking for one like that in high level. I could never find one.
Yeah, I just saw it, just hanging out.
Well, Direwolf just decided to come and raid the base. It did not last
It's a
long.
scary looking T-Rex.
Excuse me, can I get out of here, please? Thank you. Alright, let's just put it right here on the side of the house so it's easy for him to find.
Right.
If he had a generator set up and running, I would go ahead and do a refrigerated one for him.
Well, this will at least keep his dinosaurs alive for a while. Speaking of keeping them alive, I'm going to go ahead and actually...
Just go ahead and well, if they put the food in the... Or
No,
as soon as we
I put a bandage on the Rex.
Oh, to heal it up? Oops.
Yeah.
Not perfect, not as straight as I'd like it, but that's going to have to do. Wait, I got my builder's hat with me. I can fix it. Don't put anything in it yet.
It's not perfect.
Well, it's actually quite crooked.
I'm just kidding you.
And...
Okay, let's see. It's thorny. Oh, that's your thorny dragon. Never mind. Wait, where's that his?
These are all his.
Well, his thorny dragon's at full health.
Well, it just ate a direwolf.
Well, it still should be at full health. It takes quite a while to gain that kind of health.
Well, it depends on how often things raid his base or attack.
That's true, but then the T-Rex you'd think would be full up.
Well, unless it's not the one getting the kills, though.
That is true,
The
I
thorny
suppose.
dragon is pretty fast. It's got almost, it's like 275 speed or something like that on it.
Okay. Well, everything else seems to be pretty good on health, except for the Brachoptodon and the Rex.
Damn it, Ark. Every time I go to set down, but it's going to have to do where it's at. It's not as quick as it was. Okay. Kind of getting dark now, too. Turn the gamma up a bit so people can still see it. Alright, so let's, this should be enough berries. We got a few thousand berries of each variety.
Okay. Right.
I think the narco berries I'm going to snag. Let's see, we have any more? Nope, that's all we got. Okay. And the stem berries I'll take. Ooh. Harvested mushrooms, take those too. Anyway, let's give the rest of the berries in here. We are going to give them. Yep. And you can see the berries being munched on.
Yep.
Dinos are definitely loving that.
And I went ahead and put a bandage on the Brachoptodon, because the only two that were missing health was the Brachoptodon and the T-Rex. So I just went ahead and gave each a bandage, and the rest of it should be taken care of with food.
I'm gonna put a bandage on the Ankylo because it's also down about 5,000 health, almost 6. There, that should get everybody up to good health, and let's make sure everybody is close enough. All the dinos are close enough to get the...
It looks like they're all showing the bonus, but
yeah.
even the Kylo all the way out here.
And Kylo is probably the only one that isn't.
No, I said it
Oh,
was,
is.
but
Oh, okay. All right. Well, I think it's pretty good here. But
okay.
is RG's freaking out inside the house? Okay. Now, where's Miss Turbo? Oh, she's over here. This other RG that's sitting down here on the ground is his. Wonder why that's not inside the base though. Usually he puts it inside the base. Oh, never mind. The one that's in the base is the that's the perfect male team, the 840 male that we found. This one's not. Okay, so this one's on attacking target, so it'll take care of itself. Alright, I think we're done here.
Well, if you don't.
Should go keep an eye out. If we go straight down south this way, or head towards the down past the green tower, we stay along this riverbed, we'll see more T-Rexes. Because this is just part of the area they spawn in regularly. We should be able to find a couple of really high level ones along here too. Speaking of T-Rexes, I just found one, but it's only at 84. Not high enough to worry about. I don't know why they like to hang out here, but they do. With music, oh, look at that. The music down just a little bit. It's a little higher than normal. There we go. Okay, now I don't feel like I'm having to yell over the music.
Oh shit.
What's the matter?
Whew. I am so glad I had that parachute.
Or did you accidentally hit E?
Yes, I did. So that was scary.
Yep, the parachute is invaluable.
I was going to hit a button on my toolbar and I accidentally hit E. That was...
Oops.
That was... Woohoo! Okay.
Well, I guess the parachute just proved its usefulness.
Right.
You also might want to consider making the reusable grappling hook, or you actually did. You made the reusable already. With the
I've got
hook.
both the reusable grappling hook and the reusable parachute. Which are relatively balanced because they require different resources to make than the standard.
Correct.
Which I like.
Yeah, it's higher resources than a standard, but it is reusable, so that's good. In the long run, it's cheaper.
I see a purple glowing thing in the distance here.
Purple glowing thing?
Oh, it's a drop.
Oh,
From here, it looked like a.
Yeah.
It looked like a creature almost, but it was just a glow.
Okay. Yeah. Well, we got
It's like, this is a different alpha, but no, it's not.
Nope. Yeah, it's the drop reflects on different things in the area a little differently.
Right.
Well, down this river, but like I said, that's this and behind us is where I normally see the Rexes. So I don't think we're going to see any more going down any further this way necessarily. So I'm going to turn back around and go back towards the green. Actually, just back towards the desert, because I know they show up out there. In fact, it's really easy to find T-Rexes out in the desert anyway. They spawn.
I actually, except for the T-Rexes that we've seen out here today,
Yeah.
I have not seen any. Ever, anywhere. Back west, they just don't seem to be as common.
Well, the T-Rexes, I mean, I'm talking about this specific area of the desert is where they spawn at normally.
Right, right.
Now, they do spawn other places on the map, but not as frequently as they do out here. They're pretty rare other places on the map from what I've seen. Like, sometimes I'll see them up spawn around green and come down the hill. Occasionally, I would have one that would spawn up by the rocks, by my original base, you know, the one you claimed.
Right.
Or at least for a little while you were. They went mobile.
Yeah. Which I know I say this a lot, but I'm really having a lot of fun with that. The trick, I guess, is to be cautious.
Yes,
but because you can literally just lose everything you've got in one fight.
That is very true. Okay, so we want to keep our eyes peeled for large bipedal lizards.
Now, gigas don't spawn on this map, do they?
Not at all. Wyverns are in their place, so don't worry about that.
Well, I told you about that time on the center map that I had with 2 gigas.
Oh, yeah, where they kind of centered you and destroyed pretty much everything?
Yeah. I didn't have all that many resources, but it was just intimidating.
I'm just killing this Rex because it's a 280.
Right.
That way another one will spawn in its place.
That leveled me up all by itself, just attacking it. I don't appreciate this Anthopleurus spitting acid on me. Okay. It's done. Yeah, like I said, sometimes you can go way out in the desert and you'll find T-Rexes out this way. Speaking of which, there's another T-Rex. I just increased my speed to like 170-something%, so I'll be able to keep up a little bit better now.
Okay, that T-Rex is 56. Why don't you just go ahead and take that out and you'll get some more levels on your bird anyway. Should be able to take that out. If not, I'll come help. But
I hit it once.
What's your melee right now?
1400.
Okay, so you got a pretty good start on that.
Where'd you go?
I turned around and I went back towards Ben's base a little bit. So, back towards the ruins.
There you are. I see the flap in the distance.
Yep, I see you there.
Haha! Keep up with me now. Oh, come on.
Oh. Well, that's easy to do when you got 300% movement speed.
Oh, you've got 300%?
300, yep.
Holy moly, okay. I have 180. Which I'm pretty happy with, but definitely want to get ahead of those wyverns. Yep. So
it's a pity the death worms don't torpor, otherwise we could shoot those for fun.
That's true.
Right. Let's go back the other way and by now.
Although imagine a tamed death worm. That would be crazy.
That would be fun.
Well, would it be able to even travel outside of the desert?
No, not really, because it has to be able to bore into the sand.
Right.
That's the whole point of why they're out in the sand, is because they crawl in the sand. Okay, well, we should start seeing things like T-Rexes spawning back in now. Paracerthium 140, let's get rid of that.
Well, there's still the one sleeping up here. We can't kill it real quick.
Oh, the T-Rex? True. I would really love to find something close to an 840. You know, at least like maybe an 812. That would be an excellent find to test with. Plus, if I could find an 812 that's a male, that would seriously complement the one I already have.
Oh, I just killed an 812 saber-tooth.
Yeah, I saw that. Oops.
Probably shouldn't have done that. Probably should have just tamed it and called it good.
Not too worried about it.
I really don't have a need for a saber-tooth anyway. I mean, I've got the dire wolf, so.
Well, the dire wolf, I like the dire wolves better, but you know, it's kind of personal opinion anyway. They both can be built pretty strong and pretty fast. They both can jump pretty far. One of the advantages of the direwolf is it doesn't require a saddle, but another advantage of the saber-tooth is it does, so it gets armor.
Right. There's one. What do we got here? An 84. Your existence offends me.
Oh, that must be the one you're going to attack. Yep, now I see it. Got a buzzard that's mad at you now. Oh, now it's mad at me because I went to attack it. Buzzard can't catch me, that's the problem. It's having a hard time keeping up with me.
Aerial combat, art style.
Oh, you know, one thing that I haven't done with you that I think would be a lot of fun. Okay, we need to find. Let's park your bird back at Ben's base because it's close by.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll go back to looking for the T-Rexes in a moment. All right, but I want your bird just set your bird down somewhere safe is what I want. And
Okay.
and then I want you to grapple onto my bird.
Oh, grappling hook.
You're gonna grapple onto my bird, and I'm gonna lift you up.
Oh. This could be fun.
It
I
is.
didn't even consider that was possible.
It is extremely entertaining. I'm gonna land and get some stamina real quick.
Okay. You are going to... Let's cycle you to neutral and disable assault. Okay.
I heard the grapple hit. Okay, so now go ahead and let yourself out just a little bit. So you probably have a good amount of line. Pop your parachute.
Okay.
So now you're parasailing.
Oh God.
So this is parasailing Ark style. And you can make it like a roller coaster. So now you're just kind of hanging back there and bobbing around with your parachute. Or did you put it back in?
I accidentally touched it.
Oh, you touched the ground? Yeah. Go ahead and pop it back out. It'll keep you from bobbing around as much. Stabilizes you a bit. Well, maybe if I slow down a little bit here, it will. There we go. And you can reel in and reel out. That's the fun part about it.
Yeah, this is fun.
So that's parasailing Ark style there. Thought you'd enjoy that. So if you get bored and you're playing Ark with more than one person, that's a great way to pass the time.
It's very hard to control this.
Yeah. Here,
In
okay.
fact,
Here, grapple on so you don't have to run back. Got a terror bird coming.
go, 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 go.
Yeah, as soon as I heard it hit, I took off. Cut loose. Terror bird's taken care of. All right. Well, I'm glad you
Alright,
enjoyed
we
it.
got a level 484 Rex. I thought I saw two running around out here, though.
Yeah, there's another one out here. It's only a 56. Oh, there's two beyond that. Oh no, there are thorny dragons out there. 484 is getting up there, but we already knocked one out one shot. That was a 580.
Right.
So at least they are spawning back in a little higher. Except for this poor excuse over here. Come on, Rexes, where you at? Show your faces.
Alright, I'm one level away from 200.
Okay, that's only a 124. I was looking at the Moralitops too, because if we get a very high level Moralitops, that could turn out pretty well. You know, torpor wise, they would take quite a bit as well.
Yes, they would.
Although I already know an 840 Thorny Dragon can be knocked out by the buff darts. Because I've done that over, that's how I tamed the 812
one
that
hit?
I have. Yeah, one hit. I used my buff dart rifle and the 15cc darts when I tamed the 812 that I have.
Okay.
It is really bright out here.
Yeah, I had to turn my gamma down again. That just seems to be the cycle. It gets dark, you turn the gamma up. It gets
Yep.
light, you turn it back down.
It's like really like glaring bright right now.
Well, so I have no idea where you are, but I guess I'll just keep looking.
I flew out. Okay, got my gamma. I turned my gamma down to 1.0. Darkened it up a little bit. Anyway, yeah, I'm just over the ruins right now, heading back towards the main area.
I am at that rock formation near the Great Spire. Okay, looking.
What's this one? Oh, that's the 448. I think I'm going to kill the 448 Rex. Get a better one to spawn. That's right, Rex. You know you've been bested. You don't have anything on Miss Turbo. You might be able to bite her, but you can't catch her. So, yeah. Okay. Run away like the little scaredy cat you are.
Dragons. Thorny dragons. Gotta make sure you clarify because big difference.
Yes, that's true. Well, technically the wyvrens are wyverns because they have two legs and two arms. The arms are part of the wings.
Yeah,
Right? Called the dragons dragons because they have 4 legs.
but okay. Now I can't speak for every nerd out there, but being a somewhat nerdy individual myself, I can safely say that it's a distinction with very little difference.
That is true. Well, one thing I think is funny when people say that too, and I've heard that from a lot of people that are in the anthropological field, is that even cultures, like the Chinese cultures, have drawn dragons with wings that have 4 legs and called them dragons, and dragons with 2 wings that are 2 arms, which are the wings, and only 2 legs. So if the Chinese in history, they're calling them dragons anyway, who came up with the distinction that says 2 legs versus 4 legs?
Well, I'm not sure. I know that I think wyvern, whatever, however you pronounce that, it's supposed to be. That sounds like a European word, anyway.
It's Latin.
Okay.
Now, I don't know where the root of the word comes from myself, because I don't know Latin that well, but it is Latin in the spelling, and that's why you call it wyvern, because in Latin the Y is an I sound, long I.
Okay.
It's a consonant, then then a Y, it's a long I. But I'm not a spelling or grammar major either, so.
Well, who needs them anyway?
Well, if you were an English teacher, you would.
Nah. Spelling correctly is overrated.
Hey, I've been killing all the T-Rexes spawning over here. And I'm just not seeing any more big things spawn right now. Part of it, I think, is just because I'm too close to it.
I just unlocked the rock golem saddle.
Nice.
So I literally have every engram we need. Okay, cool.
Well, earlier today I unlocked the rocket turret, which we can also put on the para.
Cool.
So we can put a cannon on one, shooting one way, and a rocket turret on the other, and well, the rocket turret, if we build it higher than the cannon, can swivel and shoot over it.
Right.
And we can use both of them to tame the rock golems. Apparently you can use a standard rocket with it and use that to do similar damage.
Well, I know the rockets are explosives are very good for killing the rock golems. I don't know. I'm sure it'll knock them out too, but I'm not sure how much damage they'll take in the process.
Well, if you're going for a really high level, it should be able to take it quite well. Yeah, I found a 532 Paraceratherium. Let's see. I know an 812 Paraceratherium because that's what I knocked out for the one we tamed for the turret platform.
Mm-hmm.
I know for a fact that will get knocked down in 2 to 3 shots with the buff darts. I said, and that's an 812. So if we find a bigger one and we can one-shot it with the super tranks, then that is definitely proving its worth. Although so far I do like the fact that the ammo is cheaper.
Yeah, you can make quite a bit more of it.
So why is it whenever we're looking for higher level critters, Ark gives us nothing? Doesn't matter if what we're looking for, we're looking for any higher level And it's like none of them are high level. I think Ark actually knows what we're up to. I think that's the problem. Okay, well, I left the area and came back, so T-Rexes should be spawning in again. I've killed everything else that's spawned so far. Though I haven't been back down the riverbed yet, so I need to check there as well. Quick sweep of the desert. Don't find any T-Rexes. Oh, there's a new one. Come on, Ark, give us a good level. No, 56 is not a good level. Look, hit it once and it's bloody. That would not be a good test.
So there's a temple up on top of this mountaintop. Doesn't look like it's enterable though.
Probably isn't. A lot of them are just cosmetic. And the only one I found so far you could actually enter is the one where you found sleeping bags. Or the sleeping bag that's left. Because that one you go under it, not in it. And that one you have to do on foot. And you need to take a lot of weapons with you because there's a lot of nasty things in there. It's one of the hardest artifacts to get.
Well, the Anthropleura, yeah.
Well, the Anthropleura, you want to take several sets of armor on your person because of those. But there's also a lot of mantis in there and a lot of manti. Also, they have rubble golems, which do just as much damage and are just as hard to kill as the rock golems or the rock elementals, but they're a little smaller. I mean, it's possible to kill them, but it takes a lot.
I found a 756 Rex.
Okay, that would be a good test.
Right on top of Ben's base.
Really?
It's not close enough that his animals are going to aggro to it unless something crazy happens, but it's on the cliff just uphill of his base.
Okay, well, I'm heading back to his base.
I'm looking right at it.
Oh, that one just spawned in then. Okay, well, let's see what we can do. Oh, gotta deal with these terror birds first.
Try it out a little bit. It's a nice blue color, too.
Okay, I got the terror bird to go after a bunch of butterflies. Oh, vulture, why are you attacking me, vulture? Hold on, I gotta deal with this vulture first. I don't know why it's aggroing to me. I didn't hit it. Aggroing to you now. Come here, buzzard. Okay, we'll let the Rex just kind of munch away. Got it. That was a 504. Okay, I think we're mostly clear now. Have to worry about the terror birds. I think the Rex actually killed the terror birds. Good night.
One hit.
One hit. And his food dropped to 95. 71,000 torpor.
Damn. Okay, well, you got yourself a high-level Rex now.
Hell, do you want this one? Because I've already got a higher.
It's
It's a male. Let's tame it up.
You know what? I could use it, I suppose. Do you have taming sedative?
Don't need it.
Oh, right.
Because these shots make him hungry. And it's almost tame. One more bite. Congratulations, you have a Rex. Make sure it's following you. Yeah, it is. Okay.
Huh.
Well, now you have yourself a decent level Rex.
Damn.
And looks like we got a storm coming in. Oh, looks like there's a terror bird at Ben's base. Oh, that was an 8 level, or 812 level terror bird. Come on, Argy. Come on back.
Well, I'm gonna have to add the T-Rex into the caravan.
Well, if anything big attacks, it'll definitely be able to take it out.
Did you take your meat out? What'd I tell you? You owe me $5.
You're still audio.
No, I said well, I owe you $5.
Ladies, we're streaming live right now. Let me go ahead and switch to talk.
I'm gonna do what I asked you to do.
Josh, if you can hear me, go to Ben's base.
Yeah, Doug, I switched to push to talk. Yeah, I'm gonna have to figure out where his base is.
Straight back from, just straight across the water from where you're at. Should be able to see my green name tag. Yeah.
Yep.
Park your dinos and go inside till the storm's over. Oh. The Rex is still following you. You know, oh, something must have attacked. It's interesting seeing the names floating around. I think I'm going to put this bird up here on passive. Oh, that's interesting. Get off the bird and you pop up onto the roof. Forgot about that. Oops. Cable follow. Neutral. No, we want passive. Now. Don't forget to shut the door so we get the house bonus. Okay.
I seem to be missing my Argentavis. I'm not sure where it went.
I do believe it went to help kill things. Okay, well, I think since we know these super trank darts, you know how they work now, it might be a good place to go ahead and end the stream for the night. We are coming up on an hour and 46 minutes, so just shy of 2 hours. Anyway, so while we're kind of stuck here in this dust storm, instead of waiting it out just to end the stream anyway, how about we just go ahead and call it a night? And everybody, thank you for joining me. I'll be on tomorrow again, probably 10:30, 11 a.m. Probably 11, not sure yet. Depends on how the morning goes, but I'll post up a reminder on it. If anybody that's interested to watch. So you have a great night, and thank you for watching.